I believe that our souls are directing the process. And so they're giving the person the information that they need at that moment so that they can let it go and move forward. Whereas sometimes we get stuff that maybe somebody chooses to tell us or whatever, but it's not the right timing for us. And so it's interesting information, but it's not, maybe in 3 years we'll be able to use that information. Mm-hmm. And I've had that with psychics and with channels whose work I value, but it's not necessarily time specific that in this moment it's going to be of value to me.
Yeah.
Whereas what comes through in this process is really what you need right this second, today, in this moment, what you're ready to let go of and what you're ready to know on a conscious level so that you can put pieces together, align your conscious and unconscious, let go of the past, and move forward.
Well, and, I'll tell you a difference that I find. I count many wonderful psychics as my friend, and I know people that are just psychic. And what tends to happen is that I think more with that, for me, it's a confirmation of other information that I have, or they're saying, this is what it looks like to me, this is a path, and it's more informational, but it's coming from someone else, and they're saying that about me, and I go, oh. And that's useful and valuable in that way. What's really cool about what you do, Dr. Paula, is that these revelations come out of my head, and I didn't know they were there. This information is coming out of me. It's pulling it out of me, and in a way that I can see it right there in front of me on paper, and I just go, wow, I didn't know that little box was sitting there, and the little key was in it, and I just had to turn it, and boop, it popped open, and this information came out. Look at that. Who knew? And that release of energy allows for more energy of a more creative, of a more loving nature to come in. It's really amazing.
Well, yes, and to emphasize what you said, that's absolutely correct. And I think it's also very empowering when it comes from you rather than from me or someone else, because it's you telling you, which makes it harder to discount or to misunderstand or to, think it just, doesn't fit, because it's really what you're telling yourself, what the deepest part of yourself, the part connected to God, is telling you, and it's what you need to know. So if it's wonderful to be able to hear ourselves, and that's really what this process does. And in fact, one client who I had wrote a testimonial, and she said, with this process, you arrive at your own answers, which are the only ones that really matter. And I thought that was really powerful, because it's true. It's when we hear it from ourselves that it has the authenticity and the power that we need in order to move forward.
Yeah. So I highly recommend it. And then just to be in a meetup group, in a group of people, and sharing those experiences and talking about that, how powerful is that? Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Well, it is, because there's something about group energy, as we all know, that is really helpful in bringing information forward and also in healing. And so the group energy, it's like everybody moves together in a positive way, or has the opportunity to do so. Yeah. And people dealing with everything from backgrounds of incest and abuse to wanting to build their business. It really is the whole gamut of because it's of what's in the universe and in our lives, because it's based upon what you need and what you want right now. And so it's the whole process is really focused around the individual's needs.
Yeah.